we're gonna go for a little walk in the woods and we're gonna pick some trash up. Let's go this way. Gotta get an angle on this here. These woods are really pretty, but as you can see, they're right next to this apartment complex, which, you know, fortunately means they're full of garbageola. But we'll see if we can't help pick some of that up. It's been getting better. Come in here every so often. It's looking a lot better. Some of it's from people chucking stuff over the fence. Some of it's from homeless guys over the years. Some of it is like ruins from like old settler times. You'd be surprised. Oh, that's a good smell. A lot of it's trash that washes up with the rain also. If you live near a creek. I got like 2 bags. I got 2 like kind of little bags. I'm just gonna fill both these up today. Obviously bottles. I really want like a glass bottle pulverizer. That totally makes sand. That'd be cool. I'll tell you what. No short supply of glass bottles in the woods. But interestingly enough about that is glass bottles are biodegradable to a certain extent. More so in places where there's like okay, if you have to litter a glass bottle anywhere, this might sound kind of counterintuitive, but throw your glass bottles in the ocean, you know? That's a pretty tree. It's the one place where your bottle will be recycled into what it was made from initially. It's just sand. Just turns it back to sand. It's the kind of thing that like probably had to be some hobo bum camp from like, I don't know, the era of the tin can. That's what I mean. Who knows how many decades old this stuff is. know? How long does it take a metal can to look like that? A long time, probably. I'd say this is over 10 years. Look at those big old springs. That's actually pretty cool. Maybe I'll try to restore that. Maybe I'll try to snag the springs off of it. All kinds of cool stuff in the woods. Oh man, these things. It's early spring now. There's like an official name for these things. But man, I just call these things devil fingers. Because man, they grab you. And they do not want to let go. Lots of old metal here. Steel. Well, arguably, I guess really thin stuff. That might turn to. I might just turn to rust. These tin cans, steel cans probably would too, but I'd rather pull them out. Wire. Tope was trying to pull steel wire out of the woods. What's really fun to do with it is because, you know, there's so many millions of miles of barbed wire through every. Gotta be careful, you never really know what you're touching. I should probably wearing gloves, but I imagine this is nothing. Ooh, there goes this part. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back for that heavier stuff. I'm running out of volume. There's some more trash over there too. You can see these woods from my balcony. Boy, is it nice seeing them a little cleaner each time. More trash over. Got a lot of those big cans in there. I'm gonna try to fill it up a little more. Bric-a-brac. How careful those. Stepping on them at the bottom works good. Nice. Man, how much did you pay me to open this and eat it? Not enough, probably. So it's okay though, you know? Imagine that was a zombie apocalypse and you just found like an unopened can of tuna fish. I'd be so excited. Oh, there's just these little like pockets to all this garbage. It's just because, you know, you're within throwing distance of human beings. They're gonna lob trash at you. That's an important life lesson, children. This actually connects to the corridor of woods that I kind of more officially manage for the city, but it takes quite a bit of walking to get there. But we'll start making our way there and we'll just pick the trash up along the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a lot of... Looks like we got a can. Junk over. Oh, got something pokey in my sock. Of course I'm wearing shorts. Of course. Man, it's like you have a full trash bag and you look around you and there's just trash everywhere. I don't know how this kind of thing just doesn't bother most people. Gotta be real careful because little slow stuff like this can be where poison ivy is growing. And I'm so lackadaisical and I've caught it so many times and I'm kind of immune, sort of. But if you're gonna go out and do this kind of thing, keep an eye out for the poison ivy. If I find some poison ivy that I can identify, I'll point it out. Because it's in here. Oh, you know it's in here. Got a bone. Something a demon has undoubtedly devoured. Okay. Let's see. Well, there's always more trash, isn't there? Let's bag this one up. Nothing like an itchy walk through the springtime woods. Okay. I'm gonna get this area a little bit more so you can see. Ooh-wee, looks like you can. I need to get one of those like first person cameras. Oh, that'd be gnar. Just like strap it to my chest. That'd be kind of cool. My favorite part about walking through the woods and picking up trash is you literally never know what you're gonna find. You never know. Found a loaded handgun one time. Found a human head one time. That was fun. It was nice to talk to the cop that had arrested me prior for speeding tickets. That sure was funny. He had grown a cute little mustache in that time. And I told him, I said, Mahalik, I like your cute little mustache. Okay. Boy, was he surprised to see me holding a human skull. Apparently it was from a flooded grave or some such. Supposedly. Didn't have any teeth. That was the really spoopy part. There's just so much trash out here. Poor woods. All full of garbaggio. These are really pretty woods too. When you pick your head up off of the trash. Yeah, this is one of the woods that are really pretty. It's like still kind of cool from winter, just a teeny tiny little bit. But like the trees have started to grow. So there's a canopy but it's like also still not winter anymore, so the sun doesn't go down at like 5 o'clock. And also, the best part is the mosquitoes haven't all fully woken up just yet. Woo-wee. If you like picking up trash out of the woods, you gotta not mind being bit by a mosquito or two. Ugh. There's a lot of deer that really like to prance through these woods. And some coyotes that'll chase them sometimes. Oh yeah, I made it back to the broken glass on the ground. Okay. And our other bag of trash at work. I'm gonna leave that broken glass. I don't want to slice through my bag. Another pane of it right there. People will. There's a lot of like boom construction in Texas and Austin in general. A lot of unscrupulous people will kind of dump their leftover building supplies in the woods sometimes. Or sometimes the homeless people just pick it up and take it out just to make like little camps or whatever. Kids will take it out to make tree houses and stuff. Yeah, here we go. Let's get a good look at the precipice I'm standing next to. There's a big creek down there. That's why a lot of this trash is almost definitely not from like creek wash, because that's gonna be all down there. If you look real closely, you can see the water. Well, here's what we're looking for. More trash. And there's plenty more. I just wanted to show the edge of the crevasse. Let's go back to where our other bag was. There's plenty of trash out that way. We still got one more bag to fill. Something like this. Maybe like an old, I don't know. Maybe like an old refrigerator rack. Look how heavy duty that thing looks. You could totally like grill a severed head in the apocalypse on that. Big dead ass cedar tree. Half dead cedar tree. There we go. Got some more trash. Nom, 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 nom. This is the kind of place I like to pick it up. It's like, you know, it's just from just decades and decades of accumulation from being next to people. This is kind of trash that for the most part, I mean, because it'll always come back, right? There'll always be jack-offs who look into pristine woods and think that's a great place for my empty soda cup or some such, but you know, that takes a while to accumulate to levels of like, you know, this. So hopefully if we clean it up, at least it'll stay cleaner for a few more decades. We'll let it at least be a little more naturey and a little less dumpy. Time to, yeah. Bust out the old watch of the. Click. These woods are really cool too. This isn't very far into them, but we'll get farther. Stay watching. I've already found human remains and loaded weapons. At this point, the only thing that I could find in the woods that would really shock me are UFOs or like a demon or cryptid of some such. But you know what? Keep watching. Look at this tree. This tree doesn't scream like there's weird things in this forest about. Look at it. It looks like a ghost. Ooh. Oh, pretty. But I don't have to worry. I pick up trash. If I get killed by a forest spirit, I'm pretty mad. I'm like, look, forest spirit, you're messing up. Nah, forest spirit knows. More trash. Now we're getting to the hard bit, the stuff that's kind of... deep into the exploding trees. Okay, the cedar tree is pretty much dead, it looks like, for the most part. Yeah, this is what I mean. More. See, it's hard to just barbed wire, just everywhere in the forest. That's why if you're gonna run, high step. You know, if you're gonna ride a motorcycle, prepare for there to be neck level barbed wire. It's gonna happen, unfortunately. It's just one of those things, you know. Human beings have been laying barbed wire for, God, at least 100 years, you know? It's everywhere. It's everywhere human beings have been for any decent amount of time. That's why the fun thing to do is, if you're really clever, is you take all the barbed wire and you collect it and you make some kind of cool, creepy sculpture out of it. Whew. It's looking a little better. Do I ever feel like I'm being watched in the woods? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I do feel as though I'm being watched. I'll tell you what. You know you're being watched because I've had animals that come up to me in areas I've been in before. And you know they're watching you pick up trash. Like an armadillo. Armadillos will love to watch you. Coyotes will definitely watch you. If an armadillo sees you picking up trash, he may approach you. I have a pretty cool video. I'll post it someday. I was literally just hanging out there one day and this armadillo just beeline straight for me. And if you've ever encountered other armadillos in the wild, that's not normal. Armadillos are very skittish. But I like to think that armadillo had probably been watching me for some time. That's pretty cool though. Maybe really like armadillos. Before I was like, you know, yeah, armadillos, whatever. Man, to have one like come and say hello to you in the woods. Wow, that's pretty nifty. Excluding that one piece of trash in the center there, I think we've pretty much de-trashified this almost definitely dead tree. Okay. Oops. Getting right in the face like a rake. Okay. Alright. Get off me. Okay. Well, let's take this bag and this bag. Woo. I'll start heading back because this bag's already getting pretty full. Something tells me we'll run into some trash on the way back. Well, I'll tell you what, maybe not. Whee! Bit of a hill there. Whew. Okay, we'll put that right there. That's our exit. I'm pretty full, but just a little more. I feel like, well, I was gonna pull this out, but like here's some more, you know, Iron Age ruins. Who knows how deep that's buried in there? These weird little things. It's alien almost. Yeah, this was the first area I took on. This was real trashy. Today, looking a lot better. Still some things obviously here and there, but you know, like I said, stuff like this is kind of inevitable. Inevitable. Yeah, I know I find some stuff. If you want to find trash, all you have to do is walk along the fence line. Oh, look at all this. Definitely wasn't there before. Scoot that over smooth. Yar, trash hole. Oh, and these things? Have you ever in like Central Texas woods? Central Texas jungles, let's be honest. And you see a lot of these like vines. They're wild grapes. This is a wild grapevine. If you cut it up, there actually might be water in it, but like, you know, if you ever see these, this isn't poison ivy. This is grapevine. And they're everywhere, you know. If you ever want to go like, that's the vine you want. Look here, in the bottle. That's another thing, you know. You pick up some woods, and like sometimes trash is like a few feet under the ground too, you know. You like pick an area up, and then like it'll rain, and like the dirt will subside a little bit or settle, and it'll reveal like, you know, the trash that was a layer below it also. Kind of get to the end of where I want to walk. Nothing super exciting this time, but unless you're a bottle enthusiast like me. Oh, it's a cool glass frame bottle. And that looks kind of like the end of the line for the woods. The rest of it kind of seems like the neighbor's property. Come back for those later. In the meantime, we'll walk back one more time, make sure that we didn't miss any little trash. There we go. Woo. I like walking in the woods. Tell you what, it gets kind of scary at dusk though. Whew. Oh, one of my pots, nice. Okay, like, that's probably poison ivy. Maybe. That looks like poison ivy. It's a vine. It's not like the grapevine. If you see it growing, it's usually like attached to another tree, yeah, but it's like it'll have roots on the vine sticking to the tree. There's 3 different things we have here too. We have poison oak, poison ivy, and poison sumac. Nope. They all make you itchy. Ooh, neat. I have another little metal standoff. That'll match. I'm like those guys in Thailand that like find those things to restore. Like, oh look, I found a truck gearbox in the swamp next to my house. Yeah, all right. Whew. Free at last. Let's grab this. Let's bag this one up. Alright. I know it's a little extra waste to put duct tape on the top of them. I'll tell you what, it makes holding them, because these don't even have a drawstring, makes holding them a lot easier. Alright, take our little piece of treasure, our 2 bags of trash. See if someone picked up that bicycle seat, because I know someone saw me throwing it over. Oh, okay, nice, still there. Put that there. Let's go throw this garbajola away.